Hey, you guys, what's up? So, this is what it's like in here at 4 a.m. Kind of come in and get your cup of coffee, get your crap together, and start to assemble things you're going to talk about for the day. As everybody starts to roll in, we all kind of look at each other funny. That's part of the ritual. And then as the show gets closer and closer, we start to wake up and kind of get it together, And it's just like anybody else that goes to a job and has to, get their coffee, get their breakfast sandwich, stuff like that. It just happens here at 3:30 in the morning, 4 o'clock, depending on what time you get in here. So that's what you're looking at right now. We're getting ready to ramp things up on YouTube and do all kinds of cool things. So we're playing around with this. Interface has changed greatly over the years. So you'll see some shorts and stuff like that. You may even see us looking, you're looking just at an empty chair or something as we're off doing something. It all is part of garnering the hours we're supposed to, so YouTube will let you broadcast. Yeah, that's a thing now. So there you have it. You got the explanation. Peace out. So, hope you guys are having a good morning. Hope you're out partying as opposed to having to get up this time in the morning like us and go to work. Right now, I get in here because I get a little bit of time to myself, able to think a little bit, talk out loud, things like that. And it's Lex time, man. That's what it is. Especially when you got guests in town, which Lisa and I do right now. So got her dad in town to basically quell his Dodger feelings. Big LA Dodger fan, has been since they were Brooklyn Dodgers. And we're going to take him to see Dodgers and Rangers who are playing here in the Metroplex. So it's very cool, actually. And we'll be doing that tonight and tomorrow night. So when I do this tomorrow morning, I'll probably look even more tired than I do now, because this time in the morning, there's no fucking way of getting around not being tired. Whoop, gonna have to put that explicit thing on here now. All right, so gonna get busy. Don't mind me. By the way, we're going on a new affiliate. We keep asking when we can let people know, because it's a couple days past when they said we'd be able to let them know. So we're very excited about that. Always are. And apparently a bunch of those coming here pretty soon. So good times in that area, because that's something that dries up, it gets active. Syndication's a funny business. So that's kind of a cool thing. We're looking forward to some new blood calling into the show and calling us up and telling us how horrible we are and stuff like that. That's the best part. When people hear you after you've been on their radio station for a few days and they realize you're not going away, so they lash out at you because you're not the lame show that didn't get good enough ratings to stick around. And they personally make you responsible for it. Used to really bother us, because it's like, hey man, we're just taking a job. Sorry the people before couldn't cut it. We don't know what that's like, because that's never happened to us. But I'm sure it sucks. We have come off radio stations, but usually it's because the rest of the station is not doing well formatically. I'll tell you a little clue. The stations that do well, that we're on, stations we've been on a really long time and still continue to have high ratings and succeed, is because the station is smart enough to involve us in things. So we do production in the morning after the show is off, that, you know, accentuates our, you know, growth and their growth within the radio station. Makes it look like we're all part of the team, all on the page to make the radio station better. Those are the ones we do great on, and that's why some of these stations we've been on 15, 20 years, because they've gotten that from the beginning. We do production when we get off the air, you know, promote other people on the show, on the station, other people on, you know, their clients and things like that. Sounds like we're in the market, even though we fully admit where we are on the air and stuff like that. People listening to the show in, say, West Virginia, feel like we're there, because we don't hide anything. Somebody calls from West Virginia, for that moment, we're in West Virginia. Somebody calls from North Carolina, for that moment, we're in North Carolina. It's something we've never hidden as a syndicated show, but it's something like consultants or even people at some of our affiliates are like, oh, you can't tell them you're not here. You know, biggest problem in radio is people want to treat you like you're stupid, which we know you're not. You know, we know you can figure things out or have a question about something pretty quick. So the best thing to do is just level with them. Yes, we're in Dallas, Texas. That's where the show's done. You know, why is Terry talking about Seattle? That's because that's where he is. Technology allows him to be there. This screen I'm talking to you right on is the screen I talked to him on all morning. His head is bigger and wider than when he's in a room with me. I mean, I am literally looking this man in the face when we do the show. So it's the weird part is when he comes to town and does the show, and he's like sitting over there, and you're not used to somebody sitting over there. That's bizarre. You know, you just get used to doing it certain ways. So, you know, nothing really changes there. Terry and I pretty much talk at all times throughout the day, just like we always have. Relationship's the same it's been for 25 years. It's good. It's a good business relationship. We talk about things, and, you know, here we sit, still loving what we're doing, still have a great relationship, still love all of our showmates and everybody on the show, and that's how a great radio show stays great and stays up on things. So there you have it. There's installment 1. We're going to do a lot more of this eventually. Hope to broadcast the whole show like we used to. You'll be able to watch it on YouTube, and things will be really cool. So you'll be able to sit in the comfort of your home or office and watch it 24/7. So there it is. Talk to you guys later.